Welcome to Travelzilla. Make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on social media. Previously on Travelzilla, we visited one of the world's most beautiful cathedrals, the Cathedral of Milan, an icon of Gothic architecture. After climbing all the way to the top of the Duomo, we headed to one of Europe's most famous shopping centers, the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II, where we had the chance of visiting some world-famous fashion brands, a trend that continued to be evident at a famous street called Corso Vittorio Emanuele II. So what's next? So now we're gonna check out the Sforza Castle, the Last Supper, and taste the local pizza. Let's go! This right here is the Arch of Peace. It was built under Napoleonic rule in 1807 by architect Luigi Cagnola. This new gate marked the place where one of the main access roads into Milan at the time entered the city. Now let's ask my beloved friends what they think this is.
Então, me explica o que é isso aqui? O que é isso?
Isso aqui é um presente de Napoleão.
Mentira, eu sei que
é um presente.
Eu não sei direito o que é, eu sei que é um
pra
presente de
Roma.
Napoleão.
Não, um presente de Napoleão pra Milão. Como é que é?
Um presente pra Itália, na
É um presente pra Itália, tá vendo, gente? Ó, que legal.
Queria ser amiga de Napoleão, quem sabe eu ganhar um presente.
Ia colocar no jardim de casa.
Oi?
Ia colocar no jardim de casa.
Eu também.
Não é?
Olha que lindo. E lá no fundo é o quê?
O Castelo Sforzesco. Nossa, disso.
Então é isso mesmo, Castelo Sforzesco.
Well, it turns out that my friends weren't wrong at all. Just so you know, the gate is 25 meters high and 24 meters wide. It's located in a park called Simeone. The park is one of the most popular in Milan. It's a charming place to spend the day relaxing, to have picnic, to take walks, and to visit the monuments all around. Come for a walk in the park with us. Let's go! The star of the show here at Simeone Park is the world-famous Sforza Castle, which was built in the 1400s by Francesco Sforza, Duke of Milan. In the 15 and 1600s, the castle was renovated and enlarged, thus becoming one of the largest citadels in all of Europe.
So we're here today in one of Milano's biggest parks.
Between 1891 and 1905, the castle was rebuilt and nowadays it houses some of the city's museums and art collections. Let's check out what it looks like inside the walls. Come on. The castle complex includes some museums such as the Pinacoteca del Castello Sforzesco, the Museum of Ancient Art, which includes the armory and the tapestry room, the Museum of Musical Instruments, the Egyptian Museum, the prehistorical collections of the Archaeological Museum of Milan, so on and so forth. You guys get the idea. Now let's check out what my friends think of this place.
E aí, tá curtindo o castelo?
Aqui é mais moderno, eu acho que isso
Tá curtindo o castelo?
Muito maravilhoso.
Hã?
Muito lindo.
É da época.
Nossa.
Olha,
Tem depois,
vocês viram o detalhe da parede? Olha.
In the 1450s, Francesco Sforza hired architect Filarete to design and decorate the castle's central tower, still known today as the Filarete Tower. In 1494, Ludovico Sforza became Lord of Milan and hired many artists to decorate the castle, including Leonardo da Vinci. But many historical events culminated with the destruction of the castle and many of its artworks. Later on, of course, the castle was going to be rebuilt, as we know. Just outside the castle, in front of the Torre del Filarete, lies the Piazza Castello, that over time has undergone the same transformations as the castle itself. The fountain was built by the city's electrical company to mark the meeting between Mussolini and the veterans of Abyssinia. It changed places over time, but after the 2000s, it was put back in its original place, and today, there it is, beautiful.
So, guess where we are today? Milano.
Gente, aquilo ali pra mim, aquilo ali é uma cobertura.
Tá com fome?
Então vamos comer no
Aonde?
Arnold's ali na frente.
Aí vem um papo.
Vem um aqui.
Nossa,
eu queria
que
tanto
tudo!
filmar um aqui.
Milan has a very extensive and complex transportation system, making it one of the main hubs in Europe. The system is composed by 4 metro lines, suburban rails, more than 10 lines of suburban rails, trams, buses, so on and so forth. Download the ATM Urban Ticket app to get special deals in regards to buying public transportation as a tourist. Urban Tickets goes for 1.5 euros per ticket. One-day ticket goes for 4.5 euros and 2-day tickets go for 8.25 euros, and it's valid for 40 hours, obviously.
Hi, I'm at Via Dante at the moment. So Via Dante was built by the royal family so that they could go from the castle, which is right there, to there, to be able to go to the Duomo. Great, no? Good to be royal family.
Another attraction you can't miss is visiting the world-famous church and convent of Santa Maria delle Grazie, where the Last Supper is located. Well, the Last Supper, if you don't know, it's one of the world's most recognizable paintings. The painting is a mural that dates from the late 1500s. The work is presumed to have been commissioned around 1495-96 as part of a renovation plan to this particular church by Leonardo's patron, Ludovico Sforza, the Duke of Milan at the time. The painting represents the scene of the Last Supper of Jesus with his apostles, as it's told in the Gospel of John. Leonardo has depicted the consternation that occurred among the disciples when Jesus announced that one of them would betray him. The painting measures 4.6 meters by 8.8 meters and covers the end wall of a dining hall. Tickets to the place cost 10 euros plus 2 euros for reservation fees if you buy it online. Book in advance, okay? It's really hard to get these tickets. Milan has many beautiful squares. One of my favorite is Piazza Cardozo. The name Cardozo used to mean ducal court centuries ago. The square is known for its beautiful neoclassical, eclectic and Art Nouveau buildings, banks and offices, including the former Stock Exchange of Milan, as well as many former important company headquarters. This is where the Via Dante starts, the avenue that links the Sforza Castle to the city center. How about some food? Now it's time for us to have some pizza. We came to a place that's got a killer combo. It's good and it's got good prices. A pizza margarita plus a drink costs 6 euros. Can't beat that.
Você tá pensando que você vai vir pra cá e você vai comer pouco, filho? Não, tem que passar um pouquinho de fome durante o dia e comer muito durante a noite, né?
Pra aproveitar, né, amor? Pequeno pratinho.
O meu copo é esse, né?
Isso aqui é o meu.
Now we are in another of my favorite squares here in Milan. It's called Piazza degli Affari. It's one of the main squares of the city. Remember I told you that the stock exchange used to be located at Piazza Cardozo? Well, it's located here now. This very controversial sculpture is called the Finger. It was completed in 2010, made by Maurizio Cattelan in Carrara marble. The sculpture is about 4 meters high and it's been allocated on a base that gives it a total height of 11 meters. The artist changed the sculpture's name from Omnia Munda Mundis, meaning to the pure man all things are pure, to Love, or love. The finger sculpture, which mocks a Nazi gesture, is a retrospective of Catalan's works entitled Against Ideologies, promoted by the city of Milan, which is considered to be the third largest market for contemporary art in the world after New York City and London. In the past, the sculpture has fueled criticism among local politicians and intellectuals over the rights and wrongs of showing a provocative work in a public space such as the Burr Square.
Dá um tchauzinho.
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 Foi dia maravilhoso.
E você?
Tchau, viu?
Well, that's all folks. Don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment, share, and subscribe. On the following video, I'll visit the city of Lugano in Switzerland. It's drop dead gorgeous. And it's an easy day trip from Milan. See you on the next video. Bye bye!